a grip on your bad self, learn to love the game. Get on down to the roulette wheel and pray that the end comes and wheels will win its way. The hotel's not a lie, and the mystery's not the why. Oh no, silk is not the cry. No, it's the love, and it's the love.
We start this fly with wrapping the thread all the way back to the back, and then coming up about 3/4 of the way to the hook, to the front of the hook, and then head cement it. Now you're going to find yourself a clump of calf hair, and we're not going to measure this wing because we are going to simply cut it off later to length, so it don't matter what the length of the wing is. You can measure it and use the not cut it off. I just never seen any difference, so we're not going to measure the wing on this one. After you tie that in, you're going to cut that calf hair off in a taper, and wrap back and start building your body bulk and tapering the body. Now you're going to take some tail feathers. Use the feathers that are really long and stiff off the side of the neck. Combine grizzly and brown together, and then tie your tail in. Notice here I wrapped one wrap of thread underneath the tail to make it stand up a little bit. That helps it hold up and the fly to bounce right in the water. And I know a lot of you guys right now are like, oh my gosh, he's tying the tail in. Didn't even fix the wing yet. Well, I do it this way. It makes it more easier because you'll see when you dub it, you don't do the same as you do a regular fly because you're tying a parachute. So I just find it easier to do it this way. Here we start wrapping the wraps in front of the wing, kind of like you would do a standard wing. So you wrap it in so you can get that wing to stand straight up. So wrap some through, and I start building up ahead a little bit, and wrapping up to the eyelet and back. Get that wing to stand up. Here we are. We have to wrap thread wraps around the base of that wing to make a pedestal to wrap our hackle around. Now I'm only going to wrap a couple wraps because I'm going to come back in and wrap a couple more around the hackle and the wing, as you will see later in this video. Moving right along. Now you select the grizzly and the brown hackle, and we're going to strip that off about an inch from the eyelet to where the pedestal starts and up to the top of the pedestal. So it'll be about 1 inch and then a 1/2 inch on one side, because we're going to tie these feathers in at the eyelet and wrap them up so it can build up their head. And then we're going to wrap it up to the top of the pedestal, so that when you start wrapping these hackles around the pedestal, you start at the top and just go down. And it also helps stiff up your pedestal quite a bit. And then you thread wraps, and wrap that around the pedestal all the way up to the top of where you're going to start wrapping the hackle. And then wrap it back down. Make sure you have your head build up nice so you don't have a sudden drop off after the wing. And then we're going to start back to the back of the fly to start our dubbing. And then we grab our dubbing. We have it in one of these. You can see it's a box with different dubbings. And all you do is look up Adam's Gray on here and pull it out. These are really nice, see? Wasn't even that much, and I've had this for years. And it lasts quite a while. And so you just pick your Adam's Gray out, and that's the dubbing we're going to use. You notice we're going to dub this different. We're going to go all the way up to the front where we're going to finish with our head with the dubbing. That is because we're not going to go up and then put a wing in and then put a head on. We're going to go all the way up to dubbing and then put our head on, because the hack will be wrapped around the pedestal, parachute style. So you take your dubbing all the way up to where you start. You're going to finish the fly, the head of the fly. And now we have our dubbing on. We are going to put a little bit of head cement right here on the pedestal, and just wait a second till it's tacky. You don't want it soaking wet, and don't put that much head cement on it. This will help when you start wrapping your hackle down, it'll hold that hackle there. It won't tend to move or slide up or anything on you. And it'll stiffen up your pedestal a little bit more. Here's a trick I learned when I was younger, and I forgot all about it. There's no paperwork on my tying techniques. With parachutes, you take one loop, put it on a pen, the tip of a pen, take the guts out so you have the pen is hollow. Do one loop around the pen, put it over the eyelet, and pull tight. And then do another loop, put it over the pen, push the pen in, pull tight. And this will keep your whip finisher. You have to get in there with a whip finisher and tying a lot of your hackles down and stuff like that. So you just one loop around the pen, put it in, tighten it up. One loop around the pen, put it in and tighten it up. And once you do about 3 or 4 of these, you can use your whip finisher later if you want to, but we always finish ours with the UV, and they're not going to come unfrayed. There's no way. And then we will turn the fly over, kip off the hackles, and put a drop of UV underneath on the threads. And this will make the whole body, when the fish looks at it from when you look at it from underneath, it makes the body seem like it's all one. It takes that thread and makes it stick out like it's a wrap. Even though it's clear, it kind of makes it look like it's a gray body material. That's why we match the thread. We don't use black, we use gray, almost the same as the body material. So underneath, the fly matches the body. If you use black, and you'll see every wrap underneath that you make in black. So we use gray instead of black so that you don't see the thread. Once you finish the fly, it kind of blends in with the body material. And now we're going to cut our wing to the size, trim it to make it look rounded like a wing. And I've never seen a fish not take a fly because the wing was cut off. How they don't even see the wing coming up at the fly. They see the bottom of the fly, more or less. And that's why the parachutes work so well. They look more like legs than regular hackle does. Hey, thank you for watching our video to the end. I hope you like some of the changes we made in a typical standard parachute dry fly. One, we used a 2X hook. I don't think I told you that in the beginning of the video. The flies, as they come out later this time of year, the bodies are real long. So we use a 2X, 3X for a lot of our dry flies to make them the bodies longer to look like the natural. You can also use a poly wing. You can use all kinds of different stuff to make the wings for the parachutes. And thanks you for watching. We hit 100 subscribers. That is so awesome. That makes me so happy, man, that people are liking what we're doing. And we keep fishing and having fun making these videos. And thank you for having fun watching them. And I think now the next video we're going to cover is a suspended tail slate drake, I think is what we're going to do. And either that or caddis emerger first. So we're going to have to start putting these videos out quick. So there might not be that many days between videos. So make sure you tell all your friends about us. And people like, I think the guy's name is Milt Yeagle. Milt Yeagle? If I'm pronouncing that wrong, you know who you are. Keep sharing our videos. I mean, this guy's been sharing our videos since like we started making them, and that's awesome. You share them to other medias and stuff like that. We love that. It gets us out. It gets people watching our videos, and it gets us subscribers, and it's great. We passed 100. We'll probably do another giveaway at 200, I imagine. Oh, and 1,000. We got a big idea for 1,000. That's going to be a big giveaway. Like I said, thank you for watching. Oh, everybody's in our description. We have our address in there if you want to drop us a letter. If you're coming to Pennsylvania, give us a letter, or my email will be in there so that you can email us. Tell us if you come to Pennsylvania. Our links for Team Hanging Outdoors, Gary at the Wattstown Flea Market, we can get our stickers. There's going to be a link now to, I'm going to find the website and link Penns Creek Angler to us. We've been hanging out with him, talking to him. He's a really nice guy. So go there and check out his stuff. He has all the new Orvis boots, waders, nice rods, nice Orvis reels. He also gets some of our stuff we get from him, our tying materials. Other stuff we get at the Blue Herring. But yeah, go check him out on the Penns Creek Angler. It's a really nice place, and he's right along Penns Creek in Wykert on the road that goes by the Sportsman's Club and all that. So if you're up there, stop in and check him. You get our sticker there, and he's going to soon have our business cards, which are on the way. I think I'm done. I just keep giving if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Check out our thing links up here to support Child Unlimited. You can support this channel. You can do a poll on how we're doing on our videos. Just thank you for watching, and keep these views going, and tell all your friends about us. And thank you for giving us 100 subscribers. Round of applause for all you who watch our videos. And always remember these 3 things. Keep your lines wet, out of the trees, and only give them fish a sore lip.